think it's been a while since I made a video. I just pulled three really interesting cards out of, it's called the Shaman's Dream Oracle. I got off the Hayes House site. I have never gotten these cards before, and they just, while I was shuffling, these just flew out. So I think it would be cool to read through them and kind of process it together. The first one, overwhelm, overflow, overwhelm, and plenty. And then the second one, galactic mushroom, the divine matrix, which is crazy because I bought mushrooms yesterday. And then this is so beautiful, caterpillar opportunity. So let's see. All right, the first one, overflow. Let's see what that's about. Too much, overwhelm, and plenty. So many good things are headed your way or are already occurring in your life right now, yet you may be thinking that they're not possible or you're not worthy of them. Abundance is everyone's natural state before we project our restrictions on it, defining what it means, who has it, who gets it, and so forth. Right now, take yourself out of your conditioning and look at your life through the eyes of plenty. There is so much beauty and love, opportunities and divine synchronicities destined to support your dreams are bound and are lined up for you. Yet it's sometimes difficult to discern it all because you're bombarded with too much information and stimulation. That's so true. Distracting you from the truth that all is well. Sometimes all this overflow can be overwhelming, and you may find yourself responding with empathy overload. Empathy overload occurs when you tune into the collective angst and fear about impending changes and uncertainties. It's unmanageable. You feel like you're drowning in those emotions. It's time to allow yourself to detach, bring yourself back to your life, restore your faith in a power greater than you, and remind yourself to focus on your smaller personal universe, which is much easier to manage. In this way, you know that you are a conduit for life's blessings and can share them with others, making this perception of overflow profoundly positive. I actually really needed to hear that. That's, dude, like literally yesterday and today, I was just like, all right, let me just completely start from scratch again. I did an hour meditation and then I was journaling and just like writing out a list of new affirmations for like what I want to happen in the next 2 months, well, the next couple of months of my life. And it is true in the sense that like I've been in service to others mainly lately. Um, and I've still been feeling absolutely amazing about it, but I have noticed like, especially after the last 2 weeks were kind of just like back to back nonstop momentum. And it was just so good to take a step back the past few days and just like, oh, I feel like me again. I mean, I always feel like me, but it's different. Like, dude, there's so much that goes on in life, and that's why it's so important to like really stabilize that spiritual practice. Just constantly coming back into yourself and kind of just realizing that everything's just so perfect. Really, it really is. What I'm taking away from this, dude, the synchronicities this have been insane. Insane. And I've been taking more walks around New York City, so I just love that that gives that universe like ample opportunity to just like bring things to my view. Like I saw my dream car today in my neighborhood. I I was standing in front of it. It's a red Mustang from the 60s. I was standing in front of it, bro. I felt like crying. And for me to get that emotional response, I was like, bro, I've never seen it in real life. I've only seen it in photos and videos. And the synchronicity is like the mushrooms, there's just been so much, and it's kind of one of those things that's like you have to be there. Like Like, okay, you saw a picture of a lion, like, you know, but it's like it has such a deeper meaning, you know. Um, I don't feel like I've been taking on. I've learned a long time ago not to take on the collective angst. Hell no. It really. That's okay. This is what I'm gonna take away. Yeah, focusing on my small personal universe. All right, next up, the galactic mushroom, the divine matrix. I'm curious how this all connects together. Alrighty. The divine matrix, the intricate complexity of life. You might have been thinking and acting like you were the only one in the dream creating your life. The galactic mushroom arrives as a playful yet potent reminder that you need to get with your higher power. The universal laws are not for your benefit only. The law of attraction does not exist just to serve your desired outcome. The matrix of consciousness, called Source, or God, or Spirit, or many other names, is intricately, intricately woven into life. There is so much complexity that the human mind cannot comprehend all the moving parts. It's impossible to see beyond what you already know. Just as the head of a mushroom is clearly visible above the soil, but not the living biome below. The thread-like mycelium of the fungi form vast, intricate networks underground, connecting different forms of life with one another in a kind of internet of the planet kingdom. Imagine the divine matrix serving the same way, connecting the individual consciousness with that of the divine. The galactic mushroom, I love that name, reminds you that your dreams and desires are heard. This is a call for faith and trust. Whatever intention you hold consistently with hope and faith first manifests in the unseen realms. Whether or not you can see it working on your behalf, eventually you see the evidence played out in the serpentitious. I promise I know how to read. There's just certain words I read and I just never say out loud. Serpentitious events that work in your favor, seemingly outside the law of cause and effect. Your most beautiful results are being birthed right now, not just for you, but the highest of all good. Dude, that's exactly how I'm feeling right now. Wow. That's one of my favorite mantras and affirmations. I want the highest possible outcome. And that's just not including for myself, too. Like, everything is being played out together. What a lovely card. I love that. Cool. All right, I'm starting to see the connection between at least these two so far. So it's kind of like remember to be my own personal universe and coming back to myself, but also remembering that what I'm desiring and this path is involving others. The whole freaking consciousness, the one consciousness together. It's just, yeah. All right, the last one, the caterpillar opportunities. Ugh, I have a meeting in 10 minutes. All right, let's do this. 4. Transformation, opportunity, independence from conditioned responses. The energy of cat, they spelled it out, caterpillar appears, heralding a time of transformation opportunity. Here you're being asked to revise your dreams. It looks and smells familiar. If it looks and smells familiar, Step away from it from the time being. Dude, that's okay. This is so spot on. The new cannot emerge from the old, and the youthful and vital cannot emerge from the aged and sickly. Experiment and surprise yourself with what arises for you in this moment. Cat or pillar is an invitation. Oh shit! I didn't even notice that. It's that ass a cat. A cat or pillar. Okay, you see the kitty? Caterpillar is an invitation to test out a new strategy to get a different, better result. Remember that the definition of lunacy is continuing with the same thinking and behavior and hoping for a different outcome. It's time to break away from habitual responses, to surprise yourself and startle others, eliciting a smile or frown or look of awe from those around you. Do not wait for an invitation from life to practice a bit of outrageousness or for permission to do the unexpected. That's my jam. Any other response right now will lead to more of the same and no real change. Sometimes the most original response is no response whatsoever. Stand stock still, staring steadily into the eyes of the players in your drama, avoiding engagement until the moment is right. Caterpillar invites you to witness the story unfolding, knowing that deciding on the timing of your action is as essential as finding the best move to make. And when you do act, let there be no doubt in anyone's mind of your determination and the power you unleash. I really needed to hear that too. Okay. What a freaking awesome spread. Ew, kind of be like a cat, like just wait and then pounce when the time's right. Independence from conditioned responses. Ooh, all right. Bro, it's time to shake things up. All right. This is awesome. I should do this more often. All right. Well, thank you all. Here are the cards. And again, this deck is the Shaman's Dream Oracle. It's such a beautiful deck. And I've never, ever seen these cards before in the months that I've had them. So, wow. All right. Peace.